Morning. Happy Thursday. Try to get my angle right. Today is the 14th day of October. This is the 14th episode of the Be Your Own Hero show. HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism. In other words, helping others helps you. It's a reciprocal action. And I am your host. I'm Sekouwrites. I am a professional creative and the creator of the HERO Ministry, what is now known as the HERO Ministry. And that is basically my attempt to inspire and uplift the unhoused. So just a quick reminder, I am not a certified personal trainer, nor am I a licensed financial advisor. So do your own homework, do your own research, do your own stuff. Just know that I am sharing with you what has worked for me and often what has not worked for me in hopes that you get some value out of it. So all that said, shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to be here. Here's the website, ntmedia.org. You can donate. You can also see what the other programs are at that website. Speaking of which, right after this, at 10:15 is prayer time. And then right after that, as you probably know, is Sip with Reverend Melissa, which is a show that I produce. And sometimes I pop on to say hi. So if this show provides value of any kind, please like, comment, share, donate, buy something from the Hero store, which is just sekouwrites.com. You'll find the link there. And yeah, support. Okay, so that's all the preliminary stuff. Let me do a quick commercial break and come back and start the show right after this. I guess I got to update that, huh? Anyway, shout out to the heroes in the chat. Shout out to Gladys. Shout out to Nan. Let's get right into the Hero Ministry news. So today is Thursday, which is Tally Thursday. I think I'm keeping that theme for season 2. So Tally Thursday, I'm doing a deeper dive on the numbers. So here we are. Right now, we're talking about the Hero Charity Run, which is a big piece of the Hero Ministry right now. So just in case you're just joining us and you're unfamiliar with the Hero Charity Run, I started running in June just as a way to challenge myself during my birthday month. And it has gradually evolved and evolved and evolved again. And now it is a charity run. And I am using that charity run to donate proceeds to 8 different nonprofits, all of which serve the unhoused population in 4 different cities. So very excited to be doing that work. And again, this is Tally Thursday. So let's get into some numbers. Okay, today is day 136. It's been 136 days since June 1st. I've been running 136 days in a row. So there's that. I've also been running a 5K every day for the past 34 days. So there's that. I'm still impressed. I'm still blown away. Reminder, my original goal was 30 days for running every day and 8 days for the 5K. So again, I'm very impressed that I've been able to do it this long. Okay, so my miles for August were 62 miles accumulated in August running. That's not including walking. That's all running. And my miles for September, 99. So you know I'm trying to hit that 100, right? You know I'm trying to hit that 100 for this month, October. All right, that said, the platform that I'm on, Pledge It, it calculates a number of things. And so based on the number of donations thus far and the amount donated thus far, I'm averaging $4.50 per mile. That sounds pretty cool. So $4.50 per mile right now. Total amount donated on the platform is called Pledge It. Total amount donated on Pledge It is $1,464. Yay. Plus, I had already raised and donated $980. Yup. So that brings us to a grand total as of today of $2,444. Boom. Oh, I should hit you with the fireworks. I might hit you with the fireworks in a second. Anyway, the largest donation to date, Pledge It keeps track of that too. The largest donation to date is $500. $500. I'm so grateful and so thankful. That donation will remain anonymous. I know who he is, but he doesn't like for me to tell his business like that. So I'm grateful to you, bruh. Greatly appreciate it. And my tally of miles as of today, reminder, my math was off. It is not 400 miles. I knew it didn't sound right when I said it. Anyway, my mile tally as of today is a little over 344 miles. Again, nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. So all that said, I have some goals. All of a sudden, I have some goals. So as you know, if you've been watching the show, I have a speaking engagement on Saturday, and I'll be opening for Les Brown, which I still can't believe. Here is the flyer. This is the Dream Leapers virtual retreat. The topic is what's next. My topic is what's next after loss. That's this Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And you can register for free at dreamleapers.com. I'll put that link up. So that's it. I'll be opening for Les Brown, and I am going to announce these miles. I'm going to announce, the Hero charity run. I'm going to give the information about it. And so I've got goals. I want to hit some milestones before I get to Saturday. So we got a little bit of time. We got all day Thursday and all day Friday and half day Saturday to get to a couple things. So for myself, I want to get to 350 miles. So I'm taking that on for me. That's a nice round number. 350 miles. Sounds impressive. Not quite as impressive as 400, but I'll get over it. 350 miles. So that's my goal for me. For you out there in the world, all you heroes that are watching, I would love to get $56 more so that I can round up from $2,444 to a nice even $2,500. Like, that sounds really good, right? $2,500. So all I need to do that is a single donation or multiple donations that add up to $56 by Saturday. So those are the two goals. One for me, one for you. Please help me, because I would love to give out some nice round numbers on Saturday about this run. Okay, so I think that's it for the tally. I'm trying to make sure I got all the numbers. Yep, just a reminder, 344 is where we are, which is a lot of miles. It's a lot of miles. My goal is 350 by Saturday, and I would love to get a donation of $56 or several donations that equal $56 so that I can announce that the charity run has raised $2,500 on Saturday. Nice round even numbers. 8 nonprofits, $2,500, 350 miles. I want to go with nice round numbers for Saturday. Okay, so let's get into the show. Let's do this quote from Ernest Holmes about abundance, and it's right here. Let's do this together. Today, I expect every good thing to come to me, for I know that divine abundance is forever manifesting itself in my affairs. All right now. All right. And let's do Bob Proctor too. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Get those in your bones. Get those in your bones. So also, shout out to Gladys for sending me speaking topics. That's a little out of order, but I just didn't want to forget. Shout out to Gladys for sending me speaking topics for, my motivational speaking career. I appreciate that. And yesterday I was talking about this elevator story about these construction workers who were talking about it must be nice to have money, and how that made me think about mindset. And it's just, I was about to say ironic, but it's not ironic. All these things are synced. Like, the world is synchronized, and the more you pay attention, the more you realize how synchronized everything is. So that said, in today's reading, my reading for today, my morning practice, I read something that reminded me of that whole snippet of conversation of the guys in the elevator talking about it must be nice to have money, and me talking about mindset. So I'm going to read this excerpt from The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. It was written in 1910, and it is the subject of my podcast, Get Rich 101. So here we go. Do not tell of your past troubles of a financial nature. Do not think of them at all. Do not tell of the poverty of your parents or the hardships of your early life. To do any of these things is to mentally classify yourself with the poor. Mindset. Do not talk about your past financial troubles. And don't many of us have past financial troubles? I'm not trying to put nothing on you, but I know for me, I've had some past financial troubles, and it's easy to to whine and complain about those past financial troubles, right? But put them down, and keep your mind stayed on abundance. It's hard work. It's simple conceptually, but it's hard work. All right, that's it. This is from chapter 10 of The Science of Getting Rich. So for those of you listening to my podcast, when you get to chapter 10, you'll hear this at the very beginning of chapter 10. And if you're not already on the podcast, get on the podcast. There is no easier way for you to work on your mindset in the background while you do other things. Just go to my website. Go to my website, and that'll take you to the podcast. It's called Get Rich 101, and it is literally me reading The Science of Getting Rich. So get into that. All right, so I hope you guys did your homework. I hope some of you were touching your noses yesterday, thinking about your lack and limitation, trying to correct yourself from the habit of speaking in lack, of speaking in limitation. Keep that going. And I want to add something else. I want to add an affirmation. I want everybody to say this affirmation with me. Just take a breath and say, I am a multimillionaire. Simple. That's it. I am a multimillionaire. But I bet some of you didn't do it. And I bet some of you that did do it didn't feel comfortable saying it. You know what that is? That's your subconscious. That resistance you feel is your subconscious pushing back because it doesn't believe it yet. And again, yesterday I talked about how long it takes to form a habit. It takes 2 to 8 months on average to form a habit. So it's going to take about 2 to 8 months of you to convince your subconscious, of you to embed that idea of being a multimillionaire into your subconscious if you stay consistent. So stay consistent with it. Smile, look up, feel it. I am a multimillionaire. I am a multimillionaire. You got to own it. You have to add the feeling to it to make it really resonate with your subconscious. And just keep at it. And as long as you feel that resistance, just know that it's working. It's working. Your subconscious is pushing back, and you got to keep pushing back against your subconscious to get that idea lodged in there. Okay. So that said, let me tell you a quick thing about the portfolio. So this is my new information. And again, my goal with the portfolio is to build a functional, long-term investment stock portfolio that will consistently grow over time while we sleep and be immune to inflation. So write this down, I think. Well, you decide, but here's the story. So this is about dividends. I've been talking about dividends. And what I was going to do yesterday was close a position. AT&T. I have AT&T, which I talked about. It's less than $30 per share. It's got a very high dividend. It's about 7%. It's amazing. But I was going to close that position because, again, I was trying to keep it stupid. Don't be too smart, and put that money into a dividend-paying ETF, which has a number of different companies in it. And I learned something. This is what I learned. That if you own a dividend-paying stock and you close your position after the X date, but before the pay date, not only do you still get the dividend, but the dividend will buy a fractional share of the position you just had. So for example, if I close my position on AT&T after the X date, but before the pay date, I closed my position. I no longer have AT&T, but a month later, I'm going to get a dividend payment, and that dividend payment will automatically buy a fractional share of AT&T, even on Ameritrade, which technically doesn't offer fractional shares. Aha! You see how layered it all is? So for me, my decision is don't make a move until I not only pass the X date, but I pass the pay date. So everything's all together. So when I close that position with the added dividend. So I get that extra money before I do something else. All right. So that's my time. I was going to say something else, but I'll save it for tomorrow. Check out prayer time next at 10:15, and then check out Sit with Rev Melissa at 10:30, and I'll be popping in to say a couple words probably during that show. So until then, keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero, and remember that right now is better than perfect. And I forgot to do it. Let me just do it as I close out. I'll leave this up. Dreamleapers.com is the link to register for the Dream Leapers virtual retreat on Saturday, which is where I'll be having my speaking engagement. All right. See you tomorrow.